I would jump over the house's walls and sneak out just to get his favorite shrimp burger. When he told me he hated tests, I would burn the midnight oil just to highlight all the important parts and make notes for him. If he were playing any kind of sport, I was his gopher. If he got into any fights, I would be the one to apologize on his behalf. Everyone called me his loyal pup. I thought he had affection for me. Now, I saw what I was. I was nothing but a plaything. I went to school the next day. No, I wasn't degrading myself. I had some things I had to take back. The moment I stepped inside, everyone had their eyes on me. I could see the mockery, disdain, and amusement in their gaze. When I walked down the corridor, some of the students mimicked how I struggled in the air. Everyone around them laughed. I walked into the classroom without looking any other way. Joseph was sitting with Wendy. That girl took my spot. She was leaning on the desk, staring at Joseph with a sickly sweet smile on her lips. Joseph was staring down at her, curling a lock of her hair around his finger. I'd never seen him acting so sweet. He raised his head and offered me an indifferent look. Hey, he was calm, as if he hadn't nearly killed me the day before. Wendy sat up and gave me an apologetic look. I'm sorry, Jess. I had no idea they would go so far. I just said I thought Jackie Chan's movies were cool, and then she started tearing up. I gave her no response. Joseph frowned and pulled me aside. Hey, she already said she's sorry. What more do you want? Impatience laced his voice. It was just a prank. Stop looking at us like we owe you something. Fine, I know you sprained something because the drone's batteries died. I'll pay for the meds. He took out hundreds of dollars from his pockets and tried to stuff them into my hands. I moved away, and the bills fluttered down to the ground. His face fell. Don't push it, Jessica. I'm only saying sorry because we're childhood friends. It's not like I can't live without you. The class was staring at us, engaged in whispered discussion. I can't believe she's pushing away money. Yeah, if it were me, I'd do the same thing 100 times. I bent down, picked up the money, and approached Wendy. Then I slammed the cash into her face right in front of the whole class. I don't give a flying fuck about your apology or money. And woman, this is my spot. Get your ass off. Silence choked the classroom. Everyone was staring at me in shock, including Joseph. He never thought the usually gentle me would do something so outrageous. Wendy's face turned into a sickly shade of greenish white. Tears were swirling in her eyes, and she looked at Joseph like a hurt kitten. Joseph snapped out of it and shoved me off. Are you out of your goddamn mind, Jessica? That threw me off balance, and my back slammed into the corner of a desk. The pain nearly took me out, but I kept my eyes locked on Wendy. Slowly, I repeated, I'll say this one last time. Get your ass off my seat. The look in my eyes scared her, and she stood up without thinking. Then I started packing my stuff. I did not care what everyone else was doing. I put my books, my notebooks, and a pen into my bag. All my stuff, I took all of them. Joseph was still standing, but his chest was heaving. What are you doing? Trying to fuck off now? He was still mad. I ignored him. Then he grabbed my hand with enough force to crush my bones. I'm talking to you, Jessica. I've known you for 10 years. You're overreacting. This again. Finally, I looked into his eyes. His eyes used to be as bright as stars. Now they were only filled with